States. Yeah, honestly. So 3 years after they opened up, Carol Burnett, she was born here. 1933. Carol Burnett. Even Oliver North was born here as well. So before any buildings, before it can be built, they have to pass through shadow testing. Just so the buildings will not prevent the rising sun to shine over the Alamo. Since the Alamo is considered to be a war memorial. So only if it's possible, right? I mean, only if weather permits. In the morning, when the sun is rising, it has to always shine over a war memorial. So no building can prevent that from happening. That's one of the reasons why downtown San Antonio has no skyscrapers, because the Alamo is in the center of our downtown area. So we just built the city around the Alamo, right? I know it's hard to imagine, but an actual battle happened right here. Yeah, no, you know, the sun has to always shine over a war memorial. So no building can prevent that from happening. So only if it's possible in the morning when the sun's coming up, it has to always shine over the Alamo. So no building can prevent that from happening. That's why we have no skyscrapers here in our city. What's that? Oh, bats. Yeah, there's about 200 bats under that bridge right there. Yeah, they're called Mexican free-tailed bats. So they migrate from Mexico. There's like 200 under that bridge. Yeah, it smells pretty strong, right? Hey, we just entered inside the historic River Square. What makes the area so historic is most of the buildings to my left-hand side, they're dated back from the mid-1800s. So where the CVS is right now, and the building to the right of it, these are the two oldest buildings on the Riverwalk. They were built 10 years after the Battle of the Alamo. Now the rest of the buildings were built 20 plus years after. But they were added here before there was any sidewalks here. Before the sidewalks were here, it was pretty crazy. All these businesses, they would use this area as an alleyway. So they would throw all their trash in this area. It was pretty crazy. So when they added all these sidewalks, they started cleaning up the Riverwalk and started using their basements as businesses. So in 1941, right? 1941, all of these sidewalks were added here. It was added to this natural flowing river. So in 1941, the architect of the Riverwalk took it upon himself to move his own office to my right-hand side. He wanted to prove to the people that it was safe to operate a business without the harm of flooding. But the balcony to my right, it still reads R.H.H. Hugman. So he was the architect, the father of the Riverwalk, and he was only 28 years old when he finalized the Riverwalk. But with that being said, it took a long time, y'all. It took a very long time to gain the people's trust. So 5 years later, my right-hand side, the first restaurant on the Riverwalk opened up their doors. It was in 1946. So they were the first ones to offer riverside dining, mariachis. They were the first ones to do it all. Yeah. yeah. They have them here, yeah. Yeah, they're the best, right? Right now we're exiting the natural part of the river. We have just entered inside our first concrete bottom. Okay, so this man-made area, it was added to the natural part of the river in the 60s. It was added for the 1968 World's Fair. So the city of San Antonio needed a way to get all these people from the Riverwalk behind us to the Hemisphere grounds in front of us, but without causing traffic upstairs. So they dug this canal out of the earth, and what they did is they offered all these gondolas to transport people back and forth. So what the city did is that they looked at Seattle's World's Fair in 1962, and they saw how many visitors they had, how many hotels. So we were trying to prepare ourselves for the World's Fair. So we were expecting a lot of visitors, right? But we never would imagine that the World's Fair would bring the Riverwalk 7 million people. That's what transformed the Riverwalk into a tourist attraction. People thought it was very similar to Venice, with a Spanish twist to it. So they came back just to ride the boats and hear the mariachis. So it made us into a tourist attraction. We were very fortunate enough to host that fair that year. We were also celebrating our 250th anniversary, our 250th birthday. So I'm pretty sure that's why we got the bid. But 50 years later, right? 2018. The city of San Antonio just turned 300 years old. So we're now celebrating our tricentennial. So we're pretty excited. Not many cities in the United States get to celebrate this milestone. I believe New Orleans, Louisiana, they just turned 300 as well. St. Augustine in Florida, they're just a bit older than we are. And in a couple of more years, Jamestown, Virginia, they're going to turn 300 as well. So we're just advertising our tricentennial. So as far as our city is concerned, we even got brand new river boats, which you're on right now. These are brand new. So these are run off the power of electricity. These are all electric motor boats. And we got them just for our 300th birthday. So we have 5 different colors. We have 5 different designs. There's 14 batteries under the center seats there, and the battery charge lasts for 3 days. But to be on the safe side, we charge them every night just to be on the safe side. But the most expensive part was the motor, which comes from Germany. So in total, the river boats, each one cost $160,000. So again, we have 5 different designs. The one you're in right now, this one's in honor of our Spanish missions, which is now a World Heritage Site. So you've probably visited the Alamo already, right? That's 1 out of 5 Spanish missions. And if you haven't, they're open until 5 today. We also offer one in honor of our military. Just a very, very small thank you to our veterans, our retired military, our active duty. Just a very small thank you, showing a support for you guys. So we thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your service. Then we have a tricentennial boat with the number 300, right? And then we have just 2 regular designs that we could use every day. Like the one on my right-hand side, that one's some of our birds that are on the Riverwalk. Then we have a sunflower one that we could use every day. So we're at a dead end here, right? The Riverwalk is purposely stopped here. We're gonna spin around, we're gonna follow Andrew. We're going to turn around here. Hey, so imagine it's 1968, right? And we're all on the Gondola right now. I mean, I won't sing it to you, but